What's up, guys? So, like I said on my other video, normal time wasting, no more bullshit. Let's get to it. Jones versus Gustaffson. I have Jones winning by decision. When the fight was first announced, I was leaning towards Gustaffson because I was considering the long layoff of Jones, the inactivity. You know, one fight in 2016, one fight 17. Now one fight 18, but Gustaffson himself has been very inactive. He hasn't fought since May 2017, and he only fought one time in 2017, one time in 2016. As a matter of fact, Gustafson has a longer ring rust than Jones. Jones fought more recent, as crazy as that sounds. And like I said, this is a fight that I switched from Gustaffson to Jones. I thought Gustaffson was going to win, but I'm leaning towards Jones by decision. I just think that he's at the point that Anderson Silva once was. You just cannot bet against Jones. I just cannot bet against him. Whether it's because of talent, juicing, a combination of both. Until I see anyone beat Jones, I just cannot see, anyone doing it. And he looks super motivated, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tough one, like the first time. But I have Jones. If I could say 50-50, I would, but that's not fair. So I'm going to say 59-49. 59% Jones, 49% Gustaffson. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to split decision. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go with that. Jon Jones by split decision over Gustaffson. Let's see. Then we have Chris Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes. I have Chris Cyborg winning by KO TKO. Chris Cyborg is basically a bigger, better, stronger, manlier version than Amanda Nunes. Even though they're actually the same size, and everything Chris Cyborg does just looks more intense, more powerful, and the fact that Nunes is going up to her weight class, which based on their size, it shouldn't matter that much. But I just don't think that anyone that Amanda Nunes has fought comes close to the level of Chris Cyborg. I'm not trying to be a hater, but Chris Cyborg fights like a man, so I'm gonna go with Cyborg. And Nunes has been finished before by KO TKO, I think twice. So if anyone can do it, it's certainly Cyborg. So Cyborg by KO TKO, round 1 or 2. Then we have Condit versus Chiesa, a fight where Chiesa is actually going up to welterweight. So Chiesa was a big guy at lightweight, and however, he was never really able to use that as it didn't seem like a huge advantage. He doesn't have that anymore at welterweight. So he is shorter than Condit and has same reach. He will not be able to bully Condit. He will not be able to just manhandle Condit. Condit counts from Greg Jackson, which is the best strategy coach out there. I think Chiesa's only chance of winning this fight is taking Condit now and submitting him. But Condit is no slouch on the ground. I think he'll keep it standing and completely outstrike him. So I have Condit winning by decision. So that's one underdog that I'm picking right there. Condit to win. Then we have Corey Anderson versus Ilir Latifi. Again, I have another underdog on this one. I have Corey Anderson winning. He is bigger, much reach, and everything. I think he's the better striker. He's the faster striker. He was able to he actually did better in the striking versus Glover Teixeira. I don't think Latifi's wrestling is big enough to out-grapple him, out-wrestle him. I think Corey Anderson's gonna win. I'm gonna say boring decision, kind of like the one versus Teixeira. I think he'll use his wrestling more like to keep it standing, or maybe shoot for a takedown if he feels like he needs to, but I think he's going to outpoint him, outstrike him, and pull a decision. So another underdog on this one. I'm going with Corey Anderson. Then we have Mendes versus Volkanovski. Volkanovski has a huge reach on Mendes, but He's not the better grappler at all. As a matter of fact, Chad Mendes is a much better grappler, much stronger guy, punches a lot harder. I have Mendes winning on this one. I don't think Volkanovski has been finished in the past, but if there's anyone that can do it, it's Mendes. If he lands clean on your chin, you're going down. And that's my prediction for this one. Mendes keeps it standing and outstrikes Volkanovski. I think he eventually lands the punch that puts Volkanovski away. So I'm going with Chad Mendes, KO TKO, maybe round 1 or 2. Then we go to this one from the co-main event, Arlovski versus Walt Harris. I'm going to go with Walt Harris, KO TKO, round 1, maybe round 2. Arlovski is 39 years old. If you see my videos, I always talk about age. He's not going to get better. He's not going to get faster. He's not going to get stronger. Walt Harris is 29. You could argue that he's better than last time. Cannot say the same thing about Arlovski. While I think that his striking is good enough to keep it up with Harris, to say that, I just don't see how he will not eat a big punch from Walt Harris. I think that's what's going to happen. Arlovski will do good, but eventually he's going to eat that big right hand, from Walt Harris, and he's going to get knocked out. So I got Walt Harris by KO TKO, round 1 or 2. Then we have Uriah Hall versus Bevan Lewis. If you watch Uriah Hall's last fight versus Costa, even though he got knocked out, he looked infinite times better than any of his previous fights. Looks like he's found, and Costa, I think he's juicing. I said that before. I'm gonna go with Uriah Hall, KO TKO, round 1 or 2. Again, go watch his fight versus Costa. Even though he lost, he looked like a killer out there, and I think we're gonna see that same Uriah Hall this weekend. So Uriah Hall, KO TKO, round 1 or 2. Just much brutal, more superior striker, and huge more experience than Lewis. And then we go to Curtis Millender versus CR Bahadur Sada. I have Curtis Millender, KO TKO, round 1. CR Bahadur Sada has never been finished, but I think this is going to be the time he gets finished. This guy is a beast. If you saw how he completely dominated Alves, never seen that before. He's very flat-footed, very slow. He has nothing on Curtis Millender, and that's what I'm going to go with. Millender, KO TKO, better striker, bigger guy, faster, and just more dynamic. So that's it, guys. And then a quick summary, like always. Let's get to it. I have Jones by decision. I have Chris Cyborg by. Actually, you know what? Let me do this on the topology. So here we go. I have Jones by decision, split decision. I have Cyborg KO TKO round 2. I have Condit by decision. I have Corey Anderson by decision. I have Mendes KO TKO round 2. I have Walt Harris KO TKO round 1. I have Millender, Curtis Millender KO TKO round 1. And I have Uriah Hall KO TKO round 1. Alright guys, let's enjoy the fights.